Good morning. This is Dr. McDaniel at GYN Corner. I'm a board-certified obstetrician gynecologist in New York City, and I'm bringing to you all things health-related for women. Thank you for joining me at GYN Corner today. And let's see, coming from the office, we're finished for today. This will be broadcast in the morning, though, and it's still during the COVID, coronavirus, lockdown, smackdown, sequestering. We're still coming into the office part-time, as I stated at the previous presentation. We're doing part-time because there aren't very many people coming into the office, and we're doing about 50% virtual visits or televisits, so that's nice. People can stay home and warm and cozy. And let's see, as I mentioned today, and I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for joining me. As I mentioned on the information or the presentation for today, it's still the birth control pill Mythbusters sequencing. So today I'm going to speak on, which one did I pick? Yep, libido. I'm going to do libido. So do birth control pills affect libido or affect the sex drive, sexual desire? The short answer is yes, they do. And here's the long answer. So the long answer is it depends on the type of birth control that you're using. And I'm only speaking on pills today, but I will add information about the other options. So all of the birth control pills work by suppressing ovulation. They suppress ovulation because the pill provides your body the hormones that your body usually produces in a sequential fashion to allow your ovaries to pop out an egg, to ovulate so you can get pregnant. It provides it in a persistent, non-stimulatory fashion so that it prevents the ovaries from producing an egg. In so doing, the birth control pills, which provide that standard regulated amount of hormones, it also allows for an increase in proteins to basically soak up or sponge up testosterone, which is the other major hormone that the ovaries can produce. So testosterone is predominantly responsible for libido or for sex drive. It's also responsible for male pattern hair growth, so facial hair, chest hair, and for acne. So the birth control pills have a double-edged sword. Women love the pills who have issues with acne and excess hair because all of the pills will slightly decrease acne and excess hair, hormonal acne and excess hair, but they will also slightly decrease the testosterone levels, which spark the sex drive or libido. Certain pills will potentially decrease the sex drive more than others, but they can all potentially decrease libido. The pills that stay the same level all month, they're called monophasic pills. They will decrease that potential sex drive or libido a little bit more than the pills that are triphasic. So triphasic pills fluctuate or change 3 times, that's hence the tri, out of the month, and they were invented to mimic the natural cycle, so they are a little bit less suppressive. However, most of the triphasic pills have a higher estrogen content, and because they have a higher estrogen content, they will potentially decrease the testosterone levels a little bit more. It's kind of like a seesaw. So even though they mimic your cycle a little bit more, so it's less likely to decrease libido, they soak up more testosterone, so they kind of balance out that. So it's a little bit of a 6, 1 half a dozen. They will potentially decrease libido as well as the monophasic pills do. So all birth control pills, because they decrease testosterone, all have the potential to decrease libido. If someone is noticing there aren't any other factors, they're not on other medications, antidepressants, anxiety medications, certain blood pressure medicines, antihypertensives, they don't have new stressors in their life, change in job, change in activities, a move, any kind of major life change, no one's died recently in their family. If nothing else has changed and it's just the birth control pill, then it's most likely the birth control pill that's causing libido issues. So the recommendation is either just switch to a different pill, which may or may not help, or what I always recommend is to switch to the vaginal ring. The vaginal ring is not supposed to have systemic effects. So it's not supposed to be the same as the birth control pills affect the whole body. So a lot of women on the pills are on the pills for acne or breast tenderness or bloating. The NuVa ring, the vaginal ring, the birth control ring is not supposed to help with any of those problems, but it's also not supposed to cause problems. So it doesn't have a high enough bloodstream levels where it should affect libido or suppress or decrease testosterone levels much, if at all. And because of that, the best option, if one is comfortable with the ring, is to do the vaginal ring if they're having libido issues. In lieu of that, the best option is just to stop the birth control pills for a 6-month block of time. Use male or female condoms or the Today Sponge if you're comfortable with that, and see how you do after 6 months. So I hope that's been helpful information on, do the birth control pills affect libido or sex drive? Short answer is yes. The longer answer is, for the most part, most of them will to varying degrees, and if it's an issue, try the vaginal ring or the birth control pill vaginal insert. The NuVa ring is the brand name. Thanks for joining me at GYN Corner. Have a great rest of your day. And as I like to say, bye.